This is the ultimate beginner's class. If you're just starting Muay Thai or you've been doing Muay Thai for like a couple of months, even a year, whatever we're gonna do in this class is something you have to be doing regularly and you have to be improving consistently. It's the foundation of Muay Thai. We're gonna go over all the foundation. Muay Thai warm-up, Muay Thai basics, Muay Thai shadow boxing, Muay Thai stance. We're gonna literally cover all that you need. The cool thing is, this is a video where you can rewind and you can watch over and over and make it like part of routine. Within few months, everything else you're gonna build on top is gonna be based on this video. Anyhow, I'm Yusuf with X Martial, been doing Muay Thai for 12 years, maybe more, had some competition and all that, but most of all, I'm obsessed with the sport. I'm actually so obsessed with it, I saw the whole brand, X Martial, go check it out. Let's get this thing going, let's go. Here's what you need to do to warm up for Muay Thai, okay? Just follow with me. First, Muay Thai, they always run. If you're in a Muay Thai camp in Thailand, they make you run like 5 to 10 kilometers every day before training. That's like just to get going. But this is a beginner's class, so we're just gonna do a little bit jogging, all right? So you wanna jog around for probably 2 to 3 minutes just to get things moving. Then you want to go sideways. This is very, very important. The idea is you just get comfortable moving sideways. Then you turn on the outside. You want to find and figure out how to get comfortable doing this. Like find the pace that you can just do this and not wear yourself too much out. Normally, at the end of your Muay Thai warm-up, you're definitely sweating. So there is no problem in that. So as you do this ladder movement, you do a couple of rounds at this. This is what I like to do. I like to squat a little bit and do it a little close to earth to really get those knees and glutes and other stuff engaged. You do it in the inside, and then you do it in the outside. Now, after you do 2 rounds of this, go back to just running normal, then you run backwards. The way you run backward is you kind of just circle your feet back, find a way where you're doing it, and it's really nice and smooth, not taking too much of your energy. All this movement is gonna be a very essential movement for your Muay Thai training. Sometimes you move forward, sometimes you move backwards. This is your backward movement. Now after you do a couple of rounds at this, you go back to running and touch the ground. Touch, 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 touch. You go back to running now. Just 1-2s, 1-2s. Rotation at the end. Whatever you can get done. I'm just gonna go forward, but you wanna be circling around as you're doing this. Boom, punches. There's a lot more warm-up you could do, but now just do a little bit of just open your chest and breathe. And circle, just get the shoulders engaged as well. Your feet, trying to do that. This is a lot of rope jumping in Muay Thai. I'm not a big rope jumper. I do this a lot. Do this or jump ropes, even better. Okay? Then you do it backwards. You do also those. I don't know what these called. Do the chicken dance. Okay, now that your upper body's warmed up, your legs are warmed up, get your calves involved because you're gonna do a lot of explosive side movement and you need these things to fire and be behind you. So some of those, go forward, you push with the back, you go forward, you push with the front, you go backwards. And then forward again. And then backwards. If you want to add this head movement thing, you can do that. And just get your head movement in place That's normally what you want to do if you're moving forward. Going backwards, same thing. All right, we're breaking a sweat and we're gonna probably be soaked after this is over. All right, guys, so now that we did our warm-up, let's do our stretching. You have to get your stretching on, all right? So catch it with your left and do a couple of those. If you get a couple of cracks in your lower back, that means you're doing it right. Get the other one. I heard a couple of cracks, so the more cracks you hear, the older it probably is and the more inflamed, you know. Get your blood checked for glucose. Then do a couple of those. Oh, beautiful. Now, up in your legs a little bit and go side to side. You should feel it in the back of your knees. And you're gonna work your legs, so you don't wanna tear something off. Do the boring work. Now you've done a few of those. You're going one side, the other side, just like so. Side lunges, I think. I don't know what they call them, man. Now you do the other side, just the same. You should feel that behind your knees and other side as well. Now you go back to doing the same, but you kind of sit on your heel here and get your leg open and get some extra stretching. Get that other hand in there. That's even better. Look, if you got enough time, don't rush these things, you know? Just literally take your time with him. And what I like to do actually while I'm just resting, chilling, watching TV and whatnot, I'm just doing a couple of those and just listening to a podcast or something, you know? It's a great way to just like really open your hips, and it helps you with better sleep. It helps your performance, and the more flexible you are, the less energy you spend doing kicks and knees and all that stuff, you know. You exert less energy because things are just flowing. Now, let's get the head. So hold your head from the back, just like so, and just look up. This way you kind of engage your neck and your back a little bit. There's a lot of clinch work in Muay Thai, and you need to be able to have strong neck and like hold the clinch, because in Muay Thai, what people are trying to do is pull your head down and kneel. And your job is to stay up and not get pulled down. So a lot of strain on your neck. So you do that, then you hold one side and do the other side. Now you do the same. Now under the chin, push up. Just give yourself some resistance. I think the head is ready. Now get your hands and your wrist ready. Do that axe. The axe murderer move. Normally in a Muay Thai class, they would do the warm-up, they do the stretching, and then they give you 5 minutes to do your own stretching. Because some people got a little bit of sore this and sore that, and shoulder here and arm is that. So you do your own thing, right? You find, like when you go stretch and you find something straining, you want to sit on it. You want to give it more time. Don't rush it. Normally you want to tailor it. Like the more you do this stuff, the more you start realizing what works for you, what you need more of. Now we're gonna go over the strike warm-up for Muay Thai. If you're a beginner, you need to know how to warm up your strikes. Before you start striking and going all crazy, you have to have your footwork down To get your footwork in, you have to first know what your Muay Thai stance look like. So your Muay Thai stance is basically a square. Your left is in the left top corner and your back foot in the back right corner. So you're not standing boxing style like that. You're not as such. And the reason being is, if you're like this, you can move sideways, but you cannot move backwards, right? And if you're like this, you can move forward and backward, but you cannot go sideways. So when you're square like that, you got the forward, backward, and you got the side to side as well. So you got your stance, your weight basically right in the middle, your hands up, and normally you want your elbows to protect your ribs, your chin down, you're looking through your eyebrows, and your hands are up. And your hands almost attached to your cheeks. Especially if you have a glove, that is the most protective way for you as a beginner. Muay Thai guys that do this, these are professionals, you know, and the reason why their hands is out, it balances them better and it's closer to their opponent. But if you're a beginner, you want to really have your guard nice and tight, you know, and then as you get comfortable, you understand how to play with your guard. The closer you are to your opponent, the more shelled you are. The further you are, the more your guard opens. If you're far enough, you could just open your hands that way, you know, and like this way, and basically you're now resting your shoulders and your traps and all that, you know, because if you're just like this all the time, you're just gonna gas yourself out. So now you got your stance, you got your guard up. Now you do your jab warm-up. Your jab warm-up is forward jab, boom. So your jab fires from your shoulder covers your chin, you look through your eyebrows, you push with the back foot, boom, forward, boom, forward, boom, forward. Then you do it backwards, you push with the front leg and you go backwards. That's your jab, jab, jab. That's a defensive jab. You throw that jab if you're going backwards, boom, boom, to keep someone busy. You know, you don't want him, someone is attacking you and you're not throwing any jab or anything, they just start freestyling on you. You gotta give them something. So boom, that's your jab. Just flick. Don't throw it with power and such. So you got your jabs forward, you got your jabs backwards, your hand is up protecting your face. Now jab cross, jab cross, jab cross, jab cross. Your cross, look at this, I'm still in the middle. I'm not lifting my foot. A lot of people do that. That's wrong. So you're still in the middle, you rotate, boom, you're still in the middle. You got nice balance right here. Boom, you can like still fire stuff from here. But if you're like this, you're off balance, you cannot really put a combo together. That's why foundation is so important to build the rest of the advanced stuff on. Don't go fancy when you don't have the basics. You're gonna get knocked out. So you're here, boom, 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 boom. Backwards, you push, boom, 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 boom. You do 20 of those, the 20 jab cross. Now you got your jab, you got your cross in. Let's work some teeps just to get the hips in. You start with your back foot, teep, boom. Basically you anchor up and then you push it forward. Then you land it in front, then the back teep, same thing. Anchor up, push, down. Anchor up, push, down. Anchor up, push, down. Anchor up, push, down. And again, that's basically your defense. If you just gotta push someone away, you could literally knock them down. There's a lot you can build on this, but to really utilize it, you have to know how to do them and still be stable and engage in other activities, Muay Thai related. Now, so you got your teeps. Your hand's still up, Normally the leg you throw is the hand you drop and the other hand protects. You're counterbalancing. If you throw something forward, there's something back to just counterbalance. Some physics here, guys. Now let's do knees. Kind of same idea. You throw a knee, you step forward. The other knee, same thing. With the hip, boom, and your hands up. You don't go hand down here, boom, boom, hands still up here. Boom, hands up here. Boom, boom, boom. With a little bit of rotation, and really what you want to do is point the heel outside, and you're trying to nail them with the bone, that bone in the outside here. So you hear boom, 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 boom. Get comfortable in these things. Find your knees, find your teeps, right? Find your jab. Like when you do a jab and you feel like it's stupid or it's like not balanced well, break it down. It's no rush, right? Just break it down. You're making eggs in the morning, working your jab. One egg, one jab. The best omelet, jab omelet. So now you got your jab cross, you got your knees, you got your teeps. Now you want to do the same thing, same laps with high kicks. Boom, high kick. Boom, high kick. Whatever side you're kicking from, you drop the hand that side. Counterbalance. So I'm kicking with my right, boom, dropping my right hand, this left hand protecting my face. So boom, 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 boom. I'm staying nice and balanced. This is not the right technique for kicks by any means, but it's just a good way to warm up your hips before you throw some roundhouse or something and break some. Now that you warmed up your strikes, next we're gonna actually break down the strikes so you throw technical strikes that can land with power. All right, guys, now we're gonna work the strikes and we're gonna make sure we're doing them with optimal efficiency and maximum power. So now you're in your Muay Thai stance, your hands are up, let's work the jab. Boom, jab flies from your shoulder, covers your chin, and you're still in the middle, rotate that front foot. You're not going square like this. This is boxing jab. Muay Thai jab, you're still kind of facing forward because you might want to kick behind it and you want to be still kind of somewhat facing forward. So you're here, you throw a jab, boom, boom, jab. You move a little bit. If you're moving sideways, you push with this foot and you move the other foot. You never cross your feet. So you're going sideways, jab. Sideways, jab. Sideways, jab. And then you go the other side. Jab. 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 Never cross your feet. Now you go forward. Jab. 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 You go backwards. Jab. And again. And again. And again. Now work your jab cross. Jab cross. Cross is still in the middle between your feet. Looking forward through your eyebrows. You cover your chin. Rotation is beautiful. And you pull it back. Jab cross. Jab cross. Jab cross. Backwards. Jab cross. Jab cross. Jab cross. Sideways. Jab cross. Jab cross. Jab cross. The other side. Jab cross. Jab cross. Jab cross. If you're thinking about where should I be looking, you should be looking at your opponent's chest. You don't want to be looking at their eyes or their legs. You always look at the chest, and when you look at their chest, you see what's going on in the legs and you see their head. The reason being is if you look at their legs and you want to kick him, it's very obvious to tell. Some people, like beginners particularly, they want to kick, they look down and then kick. Your talent this way. If you want to kick down, you want to throw a low kick, look up. You know, flick a jab, then throw a low kick. Tricks. That's what Muay Thai is. You got a trick. All right. So, jab cross, backward, jab cross, jab cross. Now, let's work the most basic 1, 2, 3. Okay? So, 1, 2. The hook comes from your chin. There is a rotation coming from that cross. You use that rotation, that flares out a little bit, and then it just pop at the very end. Boom, that's your hook. Boom, boom, boom. And again, let's do it sideways. Boom, boom. That's closer because your opponent could be here, could be there. If he's far, it looks something like this. If he's close, it looks something like this. So now let's do 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. And again, 1, 2, 3. You want to start with low pace and just focus on good technical rotations and, you know, balance and all that good stuff. And then you want to speed it up. Boom. And always you're going back. Now you get your feet involved. You're moving back, you're moving around. If you want to shadow box, don't shadow box and be sporadic. Start slow. You're here, huh? 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Move forward. 1, 2, 3. If you want to attack with the 1, 2, 3, normally you close the distance with the jab, then you anchor for that cross and you throw that hook. So boom, forward, boom, 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 boom. You can go backwards, boom, 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 boom. Jab, cross, hook. Jab, cross, hook. Jab, cross, hook. All right, guys, this beginner's class is very much gonna cover everything, right? Like we've gone through the warm-up, we've gone through the strike warm-up, then we go through the basic punches, then we're gonna work on the kicks, knees, elbows. But this is not gonna be all boring stuff. Towards the end of this video, you got some flashy Muay Thai techniques you can show off to your friends, yeah? All right, guys, so we're going through the 1, 2, 3, your jab, cross, hook. Now, let's add that nice roundhouse kick. This is your most powerful kick. The reason why you have this stance is to load the kick and to load that right hand. These are your knockout strikes, but they don't always land, so you don't want to be always throwing so much power with it. In the beginning, you just want to work on your technique and your speed, and then you add power at the end. So we're going 1, 2, 3 with that hook. Your body is rotated, loading that right leg, and you just rotate back with the kick. The right technique is you fly that leg around and you circle and you're back to your stance right here. The reason being is if you miss a kick, you can't miss a kick and be here. If you miss a kick, boom, boom, you're back in your stance. Let's put them together. 1, 2, 3, 4. And again, 1, 2, 3, 4. So the way you throw that kick is you lift, anchor up, knee up, and then you whip that kick almost midway through. Let's just do the kick alone. Boom, boom. So 1, 2, 3, kick. 1, 2, 3, kick. That's your 1, 2, 3 kick. You got your beautiful 1, 2, 3 combo. Shout out to Jorge Masvidal. So when it comes to this 1, 2, 3 kick, you don't have to go high. You could go 1, 2, 3 mid kick, or you could go 1, 2, 3 low kick. Same theory, different levels. In the beginning, you really just want to get your kick going. Don't try to go too high and mess up your balance and use too much muscle and power. You're basically messing up the whole technique. Now let's work on the most basic combo and expand on it a little bit more. You got 1, 2, 3 right kick, but you can also go 1, 2, 3, cross again, switch. Your switch is not like that big mistake most people make, and everybody's gonna tell you your switch kick is not good forever. You know, you're gonna die with a bad switch kick. The really switch kick is a preference. The way I like to switch is I'm not going forward, backward, I'm going sideways a little bit. So I'm just going not that, but that. So boom, and then boom. So 1, 2, 3, cross, switch, and around. 1, 2, 3, cross, boom. And that's your basic 1, 2, 3, 4 roundhouse with your lead switch kick. Now that we worked our basic punch kicks, which is a lot of kickboxing really, we're gonna go now just Muay Thai heavy, okay? The art of 8 limbs. We're gonna work the elbows and the knees. Normally the elbows and the knees kind of work together because they are close distance strikes. So your first elbow is your left elbows, or like call it a jab elbow, your front elbow, boom. The way you throw it is you kind of extend with that shoulder, and you know, you want to cover with the other hand, cross or something like that. And this one just flares out. And normally this one here sets up that hook side elbow. You're always, your weight's right in the middle. And when you throw it, you cover your head, your forehead. This is almost attached to your forehead. And it's almost like they're parallel. When you throw an elbow, you're in an elbow distance. You might catch an elbow, like throwing an elbow like that, and someone just flares their elbow in. So you throw an elbow, you protect yourself. So boom, jab elbow, boom, the other elbow. And then normally you could grab, clinch and knee. You got your front elbow, your side elbow, that's your hook elbow, your parallel, you cover your head, boom. Elbow, elbow, clinch. When you clinch, normally you're switching up a little bit. You're basically loading that knee. You clinch, you kind of throw it back, and then you shove it in. So elbow, elbow, shove, boom, and a knee, and again, elbow, elbow, boom, and knee, and here again, jab, jab, elbow, elbow, boom. And that's how you throw beautiful 1-2 elbow and a back-loaded knee. Now let's get to the flashy stuff. You guys asked for it, you're gonna get it, all right? Let's work on this beautiful flying knee. Let's demonstrate this. You're here and flying knee. You're here and flying knee. I was too high, I flew off the camera. Let's do it in the side. You're here and flying knee. You have your hands up. Now let's break it down. How do you throw this knee? If you're doing a flying knee, whatever knee you're throwing, you're swinging with the other leg. Because your back leg is loaded, this is the perfect leg to throw first. If you want to do the other knee, you want to do flying knee with the other leg, you switch. The way I like it is I come in with a jab cross, and now I'm switched, and then I'm flying with the other knee. So I go jab cross, boom. Guys, so much happened today. We learned how to warm up Muay Thai style, how to strike warm up Muay Thai style, how to throw the most basic Muay Thai strikes. We learned how to throw a flying knee. Let's wrap this video up with the Superman punch, shall we? So, Superman punch, the purpose of Superman punch is to look really cool and to close the distance, secondary, you know, like maybe. Actually, the Superman punch is, the whole purpose is, it closes the distance fast. So you could be in the outside and your opponent thinks, oh, this guy is far, and then boom, you're in their face. First of all, you don't normally throw a Superman punch in the fight range, right? You're too close, you know, and you're basically kind of loading and you're opening up. So normally you want to be on the outside. Best is to set it up either with a jab, so jab Superman, or kick Superman. Let's do both. So jab, you throw a jab, then again another jab, then a jab. As it's backing up, you're jumping and you're throwing that back foot. You jump, boom, and that's your Superman. So you're here, jab, another jab, jab, boom, jab, another jab, jab, boom. You jump, boom, boom. Now let's do the kick Superman. Boom, you throw a kick, boom. It's not a hard kick, it's a flick kick. Especially that's when you trick them. You look down, they're thinking a kick. Then you kick, boom, and you fly. You kick, then you throw that leg back. You kick, then you hop, and you throw it back. So boom, 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 boom. That is a nice Superman punch for you guys. If you want to see more classes like this, beginner's class, let me know in the comment section. You want to get some of that good merch, go to xmartial.com. In this channel, we are going through everything Muay Thai, baby. Your basics, your flashy stuff, your defense, the mindset, the tradition, the warm-ups, all the good stuff. I've been doing this for years and I consider myself a beginner. The sport is beyond just physical, you know, it's a lot of mental, a lot of problem solving, and a lot of quick thinking, you know, and that's what I love about it, that it really makes you think faster and become a more precise and fast decision maker. Thank you so much for watching. Yusuf with X Martial. Peace.